question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka you know who this is. Early in the morning, you know who this be. It's me. And today is another Turn Up Tuesday as we turn up the heat, the fire, whatever. And before I go on any further, get into the show and get it started, I want to say good morning to the people who made it here this morning. To those of y'all who on here on time. It's funny because it's a 10:30 show, but nobody show up to 11. But anyway, I want to say good morning to my super producer, Mr. Molly Mall, CMOS boss. Molly Mall, my CMOS boss. Baby, we had a good time last night. It was a nice turn-up time because at Notes and Jokes. That's Saturday, that Bubakar room. At Monday Madness at Martini's, yes, with the Gwen factor. She always say, come party with Gwen, bring a friend, come party with Gwen, come party with Reese. Get your pieces picked up and come party with us and have a good time, My friend Fishbone came in yesterday. We wanted to pop Kiani's cherry, but Kiani had other business he had to take care of. But that's okay because that cherry still need to be popped. And when he's ready, he'll get on stage and pop the cherry. But Rob Gordon was in the building yesterday. Rob Gordon, y'all know him. He's a comedian and an actor. Rob live out in LA now doing his thing. He came in and blessed us last night, with some time. It was a beautiful set. And my friend Fishbone came through it, and I didn't know he's the dancing referee from Berry Farms, y'all. But he was out there telling jokes last night. He popped his cherry. He did a 4-minute set, which it was funny because he was doing a lot of cussing. But
Fishbone, we love you. You hear me?
We love you. Oh, I got my people coming in the building. Let's see who we got. We got Kiani in the house. And Bubakar, Al Jenkins in the house. Welcome.
What's
good morning,
going on?
gentlemen. Good morning, gentlemen. I was just giving the people a recap of yesterday, how we had a good time and how Rob Gordon came down to Mic Check Mondays to check us out last night, and how we Fishbone got his cherry pop last night.
Who came to visit you last night?
Huh?
You said who came to the spot?
Rob Gordon.
Oh, okay.
Rob the one that hosted Friday night. Rob, the actor from LA. Well, he's from here, but y'all gotta Google his movies and the shows. He on All Black Entertainment. if y'all got that.
Nah, I know Rob. He was a host, right?
Yeah, on Friday.
Yeah, I know Rob. I know. I seen him all weekend.
Yeah, you see everybody over the weekend. I heard you was making your presence known all the weekend. Bubakar was out there the whole weekend.
Man, my damn cat, I don't got my phone. I got my daughter's phone. For some reason, her camera can't connect to this StreamYard, so I could get with the microphone. For some reason, say the camera's blocked.
You got Molly know how to go through to do that. Molly, can you tell Bubakar what he need to do? Is something about the allow or something?
Yeah, they say you gotta go through your settings, and I try to do I went there, I got both on allow, so I don't understand
what's going on.
It's saying my camera's blocked. My camera and my microphone was blocked, but I got the microphone on block, but I can't get the camera on block.
You see a little at the bottom of your phone say start cam. It should have a little red arrow over, meaning it's off. You click it on, it should cut on.
Yeah. I try to do that, and it ain't gonna.
Oh shit! What happened? He cut his mic off. Yeah, he can hear us now. You cut your mic off. You gotta cut your camera back on, or give it access to it. You'll see it at the top of the window browser. You'll see a little lock on the left side of the browser, and when you hit that lock, just give it access to your camera.
Yeah, you messing up the HBO special.
But nah, man. So when I go, I press the camera, it cut the mic off immediately.
Yeah, man. That mean you probably said no when they asked you when you first got on. Do you give it permission for your camera? You must accidentally hit no.
Maybe so. But this is my daughter's phone. My phone broke the other day. I gotta use my daughter's phone.
Oh, how you broke your phone?
Nah, man. Over time, man, the joint. I don't know. It's just the camera started acting up, and then the screen went white.
Go see DJ Sly Tie at T-Mobile. That means you need to go and let him put you in a new phone.
Nah, I would pay my $100. It coming. It's gonna be here by Friday. I got my insurance. Yeah, okay. I don't pay $1,200 for that damn phone. You know, probably even more. The way they just spend it. You know what I'm saying? You pay your little monthly bills and little extra shit. You don't pay well over the $1,200.
Okay, so you go and get your phone fixed. Go on.
I'm using my baby's spare phone. I'm using her spare phone. Unfortunately.
Okay. You back on the Android. You see, you had to put down them apples. Okay, yeah. But
I can hear you though.
Okay, as long as you can hear me. Because I heard you was out all in the streets. You want to give people a recap of the weekend and how it looked?
Oh man. This shit was.
And Bubakar, we timing you. You got 2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right. Well, this weekend it was amazing. It was the first annual DC Comedy Festival, and man, it was amazing. It was beautiful. It started off at the Anthem, and on Friday with the 6 finalists out of 4,000, I think 4,500 people. These 6 individuals made it
Do we
to
know
DC.
any of the people?
We know maybe one, a guy named Talib. I think his name Talib Harris. He's from Mitchellville. I met him, good dude. He lives down the street from my house, but he's in LA. His parents live down here now. He was one of the finalists. And when I say all of them was fire, I mean literally I had cramps. You know what I mean? Like cramp in your stomach, like you've been doing one too many sit-ups and shit. You know what I mean? So
that was the first show. That was like the 7:30 show.
Hello? Yeah, it was that good though. I mean, then on Saturday.
No.
Matter of fact, Friday. Yes. There was the second show before the second show, but anyway, the first show was everything is called Because They Are Funny, and there was the finalist
by DC Young Fly.
That was hosted by DC Young Fly. You are correct.
Tell us the show and who was hosting, giving us a recap.
I think the other show was $20,000. By the way, there was a gentleman named Alfred Akanga from Dallas, Texas. He won $20,000. And
Dallas, Texas, about $20,000 for telling
yes,
jokes.
yes, ma'am.
That wasn't
Yup.
clean comedy.
You know what though? I was listening. It felt like it wasn't, but it was sort of clean. But the first guy,
No cuss
he made a.
words.
I don't remember. I don't remember anybody really cussing, but it felt like there was. You know what I'm saying? So that was good. You know what I'm saying? So, but he won $20,000. The brother's from Zimbabwe, Africa. He from Zimbabwe, Africa. But by
That would feed a lot of people in his village. He could buy a lot of goats.
that nigga was funny as shit too. But the second show, now that's the one that was, a little closer to my heart because I had a lot of people from here that was there. Maria Sanchez, Gwen Factor, Apple Brown Betty, Kadir, Yusef. Yeah, on the second show, Yusef, Kadir, my man from Memphis, what's his name? There was a lot of people on that.
Victor King. Mason Victor King.
Yeah, Mason Victor King, right? That's my man. Right. And right.
People names about that's my man, but forgetting their name.
Hey, look, it's like songs. I know a lot of the hooks, but I don't know the words. You know what I'm saying? But I know the damn syllables, so I know the song. But anyway,
I'm glad I'm here to lend a hand on your recap. It sounds like
there you go. Okay. Well, hey, you seem like you know a lot. Anyway, so. That show was off the chain though. I mean, everybody they did their thing. And everything was for Bob Sumner. This whole weekend was really put up by Bob Sumner. He's like the Wizard of Oz of comedy. He can definitely put you on. He was the co-producer of Def Comedy Jam for Martin Lawrence. You know what I mean?
And people don't know he was doing music back in the Howard days. Bob Sumner I remember Bob Sumner from doing music. Bob Sumner has been around for a long time.
And they gave the award.
Comedy, we did the hip hop. So I met Bob Sumner years ago. The young me. I don't even know if I don't even know. Probably not remembered it, like 30 years ago. People tend to forget. He probably seen a million people. But I know Bob from back in the day.
Yeah. Right. So there it is. So it was beautiful. I mean, I hooked up with I made a lot of contacts, made a lot of friends. Saw folks I ain't seen since I started my career, and it was beautiful. Some people I met, Tommy Davidson, I met Earthquake. All these people was cool and kind. So it was beautiful. I met DC Young Flies just as well. The club saying, of course, I had to boob cap my way through everything, but I had all action. Put it that way, you know what I mean?
Perform?
Yes, he did, and killed it.
Did he do the Reese joke about the girl on the playground, the bully on the playground named Reese?
No.
Okay, that was a good joke. he used to have a joke years ago. He talked about the girl on the playground, like Rasputia, but her name was Reese. The bully on the playground.
No, but all of them dudes killed it, man. All of them killed it. All of them killed it.
Years ago, so I was just wondering if he did that show.
Nah, he didn't do it. But all of them did their thing. Joe Claire, Donnell Rawlins, Red Grant. I mean, some of these niggas had some jokes that was similar to my shit, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm fucked." It's like Jesse Grant. So I was like, "Oh damn, I gotta reach my shit." But shit, Tony Woods, that nigga crazy. He killed it.
Of course, Tony.
Everybody, man. I mean, every last one of them killed that shit, man. Every last one of them killed that shit. And then you had folks came up they did their little 20-year picture at the end of the joint. That was crazy. I was like, damn, in one room, I would never been able to see all these people in one room. You know what I'm saying? All these comic greats in one room, and this is beautiful. And I got to meet them, and it was like, yeah. Even the girl OG from Insecure, she hosted. She was good too.
Really?
I mean, it was a good weekend of comedy. I ain't gonna lie.
Confused about the hosting part, but if you say
she was good. She was good. No bullshit. She was good. Come taking it on his DC crowd, older folks, she younger and shit. you know, and she proud of her African shit. So, you know, she had to really do her thing.
Okay.
You know, so but what you call him though? Saturday, my boy Kyle Grooms was at the Comedy Loft. I met him on Friday and shit, we kicked it all weekend. And one cool ass brother, I'm not gonna lie, man. And his jokes same shit, a lot of the shit he's talking about, I talk about. So I was like, oh fuck.
Well, you know, because a lot of stuff that comedians talk about, we talk about what's going on in the world today and what we see. And if you,
but even still with his family, he got 2 daughters. He worked with the boxing mitts with them. All this shit I talk about, the shit that's real with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we really kicked it. You know what I'm saying? It was just a beautiful weekend, man. I met a lot of comics, all the contestants. You know, we all kicked it because they had me back there taking pictures with them. Like I was part of it. I was like beautiful.
Well,
it was a wonderful weekend.
Then you was part of it. If you was there in the moment,
yeah,
you was part of it. And I'm glad that you was back there, part of it. Unfortunately, I couldn't be. But you know, but not this time. Not this festival, but there'll be plenty more to come.
Oh yeah, this is the first one. It said first annual. That means it's gonna be another one.
Well, this is the one in DC because I usually do the festival up in Atlantic City, the comedy festival. But I don't know if that's Bob Summit. I don't know if that's the same festival.
Nah. It's different festival all over, but this joint is our joint, man. And it felt good because in Bob, you know, he said some good shit. He was just like, you know, they did Def Comedy joint. He said we're not doing that.
They unveiled the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That
yes, the Mecca. Remember, I've been talking about that. The Mecca of comedy, and they talk about a lot like DC comics that came out here. A lot of them was on stage, and of course, you got the Martin Lawrences to the Chappelle's that couldn't make it, but yeah, a lot of them came out, man. You know, even Lawrence Owens came out, but by the time he showed up, he couldn't get on stage for the picture. But comedy, yeah, man. So you know, hello, my man. I was like, man.
Teddy Carpenter, Rig Grant.
Teddy showed up. Yep. Teddy showed up.
Chevis.
What's that lady name? Chevis was there. Where was that lady we all went to eat with? It was her birthday. It was her birthday. She was like, yeah.
Nikki Moore. It was
no, not Nikki. Nikki was there too.
It was Monique Montague. Robin Montague's she wrote for Sherry Shepherd. It was her birthday.
Yes. She remember. She's like, oh my God, yeah, I remember my birthday. I was like, yeah.
I wish I could have been to say, hey, right. She got my book. Robin's one of the ones that got my book, and then Nikki Moore got 2 copies of the book. Nikki, heifer, you didn't tell me what you thought of the book. I don't even know if you read it.
Nikki was doing her thing. She was doing her press thing. You know what I'm saying? She's over here interviewing folks. You know, it was a nice little star-studded joint though. Tony Rock, he came through on the show.
Tony Rock, okay, Chris Rock, little brother.
Yeah. Tommy Taylor was around. Shit.
Oh, Tommy Taylor was there too. I'm my Aunt Maxine on Tommy Taylor, because my auntie is his auntie, and she be saying, "Tell Tommy to call me." I'm like, Auntie, Tommy don't even call me. How about that, Tommy?
But
Taylor.
you know, Reese. People say you don't call them probably because you be doing your thing. So you know how it is, man. Especially when you grinding out here.
I don't call people because I don't want to bother and bug people. But that last time I saw Tommy, I said Aunt Maxine said call her Tommy. That's it. And then I don't bother people no more. Like Rob Gordon, he was there. He was like, "Oh, Reese, you didn't call me. I called you, Rob."
But you know that.
But I don't like to bother people.
Yeah, I feel you.
So when I mean, like family. I don't, you know. I bother you and Keone because y'all feel like my brothers. I feel like I could bother y'all.
I appreciate that.
I don't mind. I was about to say sometimes is you talking about that's like work call right there. I'm talking about calling regular people. I think you should call people because sometimes people need to call. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people understand it. You know what I mean? So don't feel you bothering people. You know, I go talk a hole in the head, but I do wellness call to people sometimes just because, you know, they always, you know, call me and I need to reciprocate that because sometimes people just need to call. So,
And this
you know, don't
is
always think I'm bothering somebody. Call them because, you know, sometimes people need that call. You don't know, but
yeah,
they
because
need
the
that
first
call.
thing Rob say, why didn't you call me? I'm like, I did. You even came on the show and I did. But I know people get busy and they be, you know, sometimes need a
Right, but
reminder.
see somebody like Rob, yeah, I'm saying you just he in the industry, you know what I'm saying, he's busy. You
He's
know what I'm saying? That's
busy.
yeah, he's busy. Shoot a text, just say hi. But you know, if you call it the politic and all that shit, he busy. You know what I mean? That's like I catch you on the go. Cause there he was this whole weekend. I didn't know he was so, intertwined to the show like that. You know, but
Yeah, and Rob is a good actor. I'll be watching his shows and stuff. He got some movies and a TV show that I'll be watching on the All Blacks Network.
mhm.
That's
That's
what it's
Bob.
called, the All Blacks
That's
channel.
that's Bob, that's owned by Bob. By Bob. What's his name? What's his
Bob
name?
Johnson? No, not Bob
Bob
Johnson.
Johnson. Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson.
Oh, it is Bob Johnson. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. All Black Network. That belongs to him. I remember
Okay, because
They was trying to
he got
shoot
a lot
pilots
of nice
a couple
shows
years
on
ago.
there that I'll be watching. I can't think of
Right.
the name of the shows. Like Double Cross. I'll be watching that, and you know, and I got some friends that be acting on Double Cross. I even got some friends that was acting on the. I need to reach out to some people. I know people.
And you
Dang.
know what though? This is the beauty of it all. Like I've never met Rob a day in my life, but
And
after
he
this
real. He
weekend,
down to earth.
like yeah, no, yeah, he was, and I found myself helping a lot of people, getting people in. Like it was crazy to get through because Tony had tickets, but I had my all access pass, and I was just that getting people in for posts.
Well,
It
why
was
didn't you
crazy.
call me and get me in? Why didn't you say, Reese, hobble your ass down here, get on
You
up
know,
there?
my phone cut off. I was like, damn, I got called Reese. Damn it. And
I didn't. I
damn,
know, and
man.
I did. And I left you alone because I knew you was gonna be busy. I said, Booba's gonna be busy because Booba be grinding, and he getting his way in. But I did wanted to go to see the premiere of the movie on Sunday though. That was
Hey, you know
one
what?
thing I
That's
wanted
one
to
thing I did miss was the movie. I promoted so much, but that day I was so tired because I had been out with Tony Woods and Kyle,
Good
and
morning.
Melanie came out too. Vay,
Good
Charlie,
morning,
we was out like
Felicia.
fucking
Good
4 in the
morning.
morning. I was tired as hell. I
All
was
right,
tired as hell. Hey,
he had
hey,
a
Key, what's
full
up, baby?
weekend.
What's going on?
Can't call it, brother. Can't call it. How you be?
It's another great morning on the Morning Mac Show.
That's what it
Oh,
is.
Kiani is so sweet. That's my boo. No, y'all, I didn't get a chance to pop his cherry last night because he had some
Oh,
other pressing business he had to take care of at another part of town, and I
you gotta watch
understood
that
that.
shit, man. Ooh,
But I
ooh.
but I'll be ready.
Yeah,
Hey, what Trey was getting busted here?
well, I've been saving people lives lately, so I've been
Uh-oh.
getting some rewards.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's beyond the friendship now.
Who? When did you talk about Booba Cow?
Huh?
I done
He
missed
said,
something.
"Who?"
Because I was talking about popping his comedy cherry. Keanu was gonna get
Oh,
on stage and
okay. Hey, man, look, sometimes you just never know. So I just, I don't know. I just had to inquire. That's all.
oh Lordy Booba Cow.
I'm just saying.
Your mind, sir, your mind. So you missed the conversation yesterday. I got a clip that I want to share with Molly when he get the clip ready. But play this clip that I saw yesterday, and I thought about all that we was talking about, yesterday and everything. So I got this clip that I want you guys to see. you know, and tell me, is this an act of love or service, or is this hoeing, or this? Tell me what you feel that this is when you see the clip and everything. You know, was she being smart? Was she being frugal? Or was she looking out for the dollar bill? So when he get it up, he'll play it. I said something to go on what we was talking about yesterday. Bubakal, yesterday we was talking about how do we know when we being played? Was that it, Kiani?
Yeah.
When should we jump off the boat or jump off the wagon or jump off holding on to these relationships? I know Felicia made a lot of good points yesterday. Everybody made a lot of good points. Kenneth made a lot of good points yesterday, talking about relationship with men and women, giving and taking, and if it's worth working for and everything. But Bubakal, by you being in a marriage, how can a person tell if they're wasting their time? Was that it, Kiani?
Yes.
Jump out. Kiani asked Bubakal the question.
Yes, Bubakal.
I really appreciate that, because I was going to say I don't understand what the hell you just said. So, Kiani, please recap.
Kiani, please.
Basically, you know, in a relationship, when do you know to go further or to pull back? Because I have seen scenarios, people come to me and say, hey, I'm in a relationship, but I feel like I need somebody better, but I don't know how that go to last. So for me, how do you know to stay or to leave? Because you're like, okay, we had a fight. Okay, we get back together. We had another fight. We get back together. So when do you know it's over to move to the next one?
All right, first question. How long y'all been together?
I mean, that's a good question. But as you notice in relationships and even COVID, there's been a lot of divorces and been a lot of breakups and a lot of marriages also. You know, so
yeah, I almost got divorced in COVID, so I understand.
But why? Well,
COVID. What happened with COVID? One, I mean, my marriage already like on a little bit rocky terms right before COVID, and then when COVID happened, we got good, but this shit got fucked up because of cabin fever. A lot of people never experienced cabin fever before. I know what the fuck cabin fever was till motherfucking what's his name, Governor Cuomo, Mario Cuomo explained this shit on the radio, and I turned around and went home. It's from being with somebody so long, like just like the whole term cabin fever. Y'all been around each other too long, and after a while, shit just the slightest thing piss you off. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't have before. Y'all start arguing more. It's just like, you know, and now like, damn.
But arguing about what? What would be
anything,
the argument?
It could have been anything, nigga. The wrong way you bumped me in the house and we married. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
it was just because nobody had nowhere to go during COVID.
If I bump her, I'm gonna give her a hug from the back and from the front.
Nah, man, I'm talking about during COVID. If you talking about in general, that's something different. If you talking about COVID was the cabin fever. That's why there was a lot of divorces. A lot of people never spend as much time with their spouses before. Prior to that, you got 8 hours at work. You might have been doing something. We spend more like 4 hours every day with each other. If that, when you come home in the morning, you know, during the weekday, you got the weekend. But you got kids and shit. They drop the kids off here. You doing this and that. Or most people, if they are together like that, that's when your time is together. It's just 2 days out of 7. So, and out of the 7, you got 4 hours a day, if that. So now all of a sudden we got all these days together, all this time together, and it becomes like, nigga, go somewhere. You know what I mean? And that's how it became. That's what happened during COVID. You know, that's what happened during COVID. But if you talk about a regular relationship, man, first of all,
relationship, Bubakal, not to cut you
I'm
off,
talking about that was during a circumstance. I was going on. I wasn't finished. I was going on to say, if you talk about regular relationship during regular times, and if it's early and y'all already beefing like that, you're on and off. Sometimes you step the fuck away. This ain't for you.
Okay, me and my friend Essence, we ain't never had an argument, and we are friends. So I was telling who I was dealing with, I said, hey, me and Essence never had an argument. So
Yeah, but you guys never live together or share the bill.
well, that's man, I'm with her every day. I see her every day. You know what I'm saying? So we eat
Nah, do y'all
together. We
live
ride.
together and do y'all share bills?
I don't share bills with nobody though.
No, I'm just saying it's a difference. If you're in a real relationship, y'all have a household and kids and all that. Y'all share some type bills. Somebody paying something, or you
Just
just
like they
1958.
cohabitating together. That's just,
Yeah,
you know, a real relationship. You can have a real relationship without living with the person.
I mean, there's a difference. No, look. I'm talking about if you talking about real. I'm not discarding or discounting anybody relationship, but I'm talking about relationship where y'all stay together. That's what I'm talking about. It's different when you go to your room. I go to your house. I go to my house. When we have a problem and work it, I come back. But when y'all gotta stay like stalemates, is a difference. There's a big difference when you gotta stay with somebody.
I know people that live together, cohabitate together, and just like it was if you had a roommate. What is Felicia saying? Felicia's saying, wait a minute, I gotta go back and see what she's saying. Can y'all see what she's saying? And James saying they saying a lot of stuff. Hold on,
That sounds like the love is gone out the relationship. Cabin fever is when you are confined and not able to get out. Yes, exactly. COVID. That was COVID. We couldn't get out. That's why a lot of people got to walking and got in shape. That's when she started to walk. My wife lost 40 pounds. She had to get the fuck away from me. 40 pounds. Every day she up out the house early. Now today she still do it. You know, she try to walk like 2-3 times a day. That's why I say that, man. She just got the fuck out. And eventually,
when do you know to get off, or when do he? That's what his question is.
Yeah. So y'all had an argument. So y'all still together. So my whole point is it super love or is it not super love? You see what I'm saying? See, for me,
it depends on the relationship. What kind of relationship is it? Has it been a long-term relationship? Has it been a short-term relationship? Like I said, do y'all live together? Y'all don't live together. It's a different, you know what I'm saying? It's different nuances to this whole thing. If it's 2 years, 1 year, 1 month, 3 months, what kind of relationship? You're not giving enough details, bro.
well, for me,
how long y'all been together?
I'm just talking about in general, just in life. I ain't talking about me.
I'm sorry, those people. That's what I'm saying. And then that's the case. All that counts. The only way you can like get an answer, you have to have.
What I'm saying is true love. Whether it's me and her, I have wondering eyes, but I'm talking about just me and her. You see what I'm saying? Like, when is it to the level it's just me and her and the kids, and it's no outside world? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Real Love Jones, the real Love Jones. You know, the real Hustables. Not no phony stuff. Because my whole point is, when it comes to that level of trust and it's supposed to be love and not lust and not just sex. I'm talking about where we together, you know what I'm saying, on one accord. You see what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be. If I'm with her, we talked about it last night on the phone. If I'm with her, right, and we saying it's a commitment and no more dating, because people like dating, or people are married and still stepping out, or people saying they want to go further, but they not. You see what I'm saying? So when it's the outside world, don't interfere.
Oh, you mean you want to know when can you just press that button and say, I'm good, I'm committed?
Yeah, because everybody's dating now. When is somebody true?
I mean, you know. I mean, if you'd check off a lot of things for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable. I can laugh around her. You know what I'm saying? I can do my thing. She's cool as hell. I farted the other day. She ain't say shit. You know what I mean? I love her. You know what I mean? Like that. You know, I get it. You know what I mean?
So if your wife had no car, are you willing to go buy her a car?
No.
What about if your wife said, "Hey, Booba Cow, I need $500 by next Friday. Can she get it?"
I don't know what happened to Booba. Oh, there you go. He coming back in.
Yo, my bad, brother. Press the button. I just fell out right there. You left off your wife.
So
My bad, baby. My bad.
If your wife say, Boubacar, can I get $500 by Friday? Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but of course, Boubacar has. But for what though?
It doesn't matter. If she say, hey, I need $500 by next Friday, or maybe 1,000, can I get it?
Once again, cool. We got kids. What's it for? Yes.
Booba being funny. Let me read some of these comments because people are chiming in and actually answering some of your questions, Kiani.
So
Booba,
no, how about this?
People saying? Can you see what the people saying on the side? Can you see the comments?
I can't see it all.
Let me see the comments. Let me read what they're saying. And Lee is just not talking about some send me the link. I'm a choke Lee. Because I sent you the link, Lee. You got the link, Lee.
I don't have the link. You ain't send me the link. Come on now, there.
She got it on IG and I texted it to her.
You know I can't see it. You know I can't see. You got to put it to the left of the screen.
Stop it. Anyway, Felicia said, yes, it is. What? Wait a minute. What? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hold on. Let me go back to here. She said, good morning. She said, yes, it is. I don't know what she was saying. Yes, it is today. James Stallings in the house. He said, good morning to the Morning Mac show. Okay, James said, the reason why, if there's so many voices during COVID at time, is you had a massive unemployment. Oh, so many divorces during COVID time because it was a massive unemployment. You have people looking at each other, knowing that they might lose their job and they might lose each other anyway. Do you have frustration? This is what he said. You have frustration, aggravation. Yeah, and all of the scenarios wrapped up
brother.
into one. He said, I got to look at you every single day, and I have to be a very strong and what do you say, an enduring person to take that all and still share life with others. Wow. I guess so. During COVID, it was very stressful for everybody, even the kids.
Exactly, because they couldn't go out and play the things we wanted to do. Life stopped. Life
didn't have
look.
Your freedom.
Listen, I had a good time. I mean, COVID, I had a good time. I don't know what y'all talking about. I was flying. I was in Atlanta, California. I don't know, but I was having a good time. I don't know about y'all, but I was having a great time. I mean, we was at dinner. We was at a restaurant. I was having a good time.
COVID didn't stop nothing from me like that either because
I got Dr. Sadie medicine.
The only thing that made me mad was in lines. We always stay masked up and stuff like that in my house. So when everybody else was scrambling for bleach and Lysol and all that, we already had that stuff because I already stockpiled on. It was our everyday thing. Being a like sort of kind of like a germaphobe, Anyway, so our life didn't change. It was clearer. It was freer. It was less people in the store.
Man, remember they was running out of hand sanitizer? People out here selling hand sanitizer in the corner like crack, and then niggas was stepping on it and putting a little bit of water, alcohol, and shit.
Well, alcohol is hand sanitizer. If you
but not water. Not water though. They were stretching it with some water.
But that's what they do. It got to be like so many people. They was making it and selling it and stuff. You know, people gonna step on everything. They stepping on candy corn.
Man, that just look like dope, man. Yo, I remember that shit.
People will find a hack to everything. Everything. They will find a hack to everything. Trust me. And
that shit was crazy.
She said that sounds like that love is gone out of the relationship. Cabin fever is when you are confined and not able to get out. Well, see, Booba, you wasn't confined and not able to get out with your wife. So it sounds like that the love is leaving out of the relationship. Don't let the love go. Hold on.
Here's the deal. If you forgot, and nobody knew, remember the first month of COVID. I'm talking about the first month of COVID. Remember, I talk about this shit on stage now. It might sound like a joke, but the shit was real. First month of COVID, you didn't know you couldn't even go out much. You just ran to the store and back in. Nobody was just going out. Look, we was out and having a family, so we bunkered in.
So
it wasn't about the family. The first month was beautiful because it felt like it was on vacation. Everybody it was beautiful. Huh?
Boo-boo, you was one of the scary ones. You thought you was going to get you. Like, oh, you go out there. Oh, let's see the house. I still went to the studio when they opened it back up. They shut it down. We still nothing.
I got an elderly mother, and I was not going to be the one to kill her. So I understand what you was doing. I wasn't going to do that. My mother's 80 years old now, and she's still here. And look, when she took that vaccine first, then my older brother and all them, I had to do what I had to do. Hey, man.
Well, that's why I asked you. That's why I asked you if your wife needed $2,000 or she needed a new car, would you go ahead and give her $2,000 to get a new car? Or
I bought majority of my wife's cars, brother. So I understand what you're saying. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
I pay for my wife's cars, right? Like, money and do all that extra good shit. So that's not a thing. It's a difference if you talking like just a relationship. That's just something to do. This in the marriage. I've been with my wife now 24 years, bro. So all that
relationship is a marriage. Once you with somebody for a period of time, it just marriage with no paper.
No, that's bullshit. It's different when you get that paper. And when you get that paper, it do mean something different. Now you know your livelihood. Now motherfucker really walk away with your shit. If anything.
The paper represents you and her made an oath to God that y'all gonna be together. You see what I'm saying?
That's to God. That's to the courthouse. That's to the courthouse. I didn't get married in the church. I got married at the courthouse. It was a literal contract. I got married at the courthouse. Yes,
yeah, it represents an oath to God and to her that it's a commitment forever. I know. I get spiritual with it.
Let me ask you a question. Huh? You been married?
I ain't been married. No, of course not.
I know like niggas be like niggas sound so poetic. I'm sorry, look, I'll be the same with it, but I look this shit real talk. Mm-hmm. Marriage is something serious. It's beautiful, but at the same time, you are literally take it's something serious. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife have been up and down with our shit, and that's real. But we in 24 years. I've been married her 15, but we've been in 24 years. This shit is not easy to say. This nigga doing time right now. Like tell me. You hear me?
So that's what he's asking you. He's asking you when you argue, what made you to say I'm gonna work it out? Or why didn't you say I'm calling it?
No, when you argue, look, some things you need to work out, some things you just need to let go. Every argument don't need to have a comeback to. Some things was just that it was not that serious. If you take time to talk about every single argument, you're gonna go crazy.
Okay.
Some
Watch
things
this,
that it was
married. You say you know over 24 years, right? What would y'all be arguing about? It's too much. It's too long to be together.
You got just life, though. There are things that come about from even if it's finances to something that the time you couldn't put in to some with the kids. It's just there's always some bullshit, man. It's just always dependent the individual with. Not saying everybody's my scenario, but when you say you were somebody. So you can't let the most frivolous argument be the reason why y'all broke up all that shit. Me and my wife, we get together all the time. I've never spent out the house more than 2 days out. I was, beefing. That was a long time ago. I've never left to say I'm out and then come back and none of that shit. See, when we first got together, I had my own apartment. I said, move in with me. She said, no, we got to get our own apartment because that would be my apartment. She moving with me. I didn't get that till later on. I said, okay, I get it. See, when y'all live together, you nobody gonna be kicking nobody out. We got to work this shit out.
Right.
But and if you really want out, you're gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? So
you tell me, got an argument about finances about about.
I mean, this is just back in the day. This is not what it is now or nothing, but just
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? We've been together, we come up like we was kids. So there been time niggas they always have money or none of that shit. So you know what I'm saying? There's those times I don't have businesses, you have your own business, you should be up now. You know what I mean? If you're an entrepreneur, you understand that. But I mean, like, that's life, man. And those are the times, but that's part of what makes you stronger anyway. But if your shit toxic, then it's toxic. It's something different.
Right.
Don't think because y'all
I'm gonna
out,
go on
you
record
know.
and say I like Boubacar's wife, and I think she's
See how they
sweet.
do.
So I'm gonna say Boubacar, stay with the wife you got because I like her and everything, and
Okay.
she know that you crazy, and she put up with your crazy. But even in the comedy, even you catching people draws with your mouth.
Good God Almighty!
So
Whoa!
you know, and
You say that
she
because
was
it was
right
her drawing.
right there. Look, Felicia said a real man that truly loves his wife would do anything to please her within his power to please her. And she said that during COVID, that her and her family had fun with each other and it made them closer. Some people, COVID did make them closer because they
Yeah.
spent time together.
And that's true. That's true. That's true. But we got tested. When we got tested, that's when that cabin fever shit hit. Mind you, the COVID joint relaxed like a whole year or so. So, but that first month, everything was straight. But like I said, something happened. Shit snapped between her, the kids, they start acting out, and it was crazy. So that's when she started doing her walking thing, and I started
Woosah, she needed space. I
exactly.
understand
And
that.
then I saw her lose all that weight and started looking. I was like, oh shit. That's when I started working out. And you know, when you first see me, I look more like Conan the Barbarian shit. Cause I was like, you fuck that. You ain't gonna be the only one out here look good. You know, I'll get back on the market.
She was like, this motherfucker getting on my nerve. I'm gonna walk it out.
Yeah, and then she did. She did.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Boubacar? How you doing, Miss Jenkins? How you doing, Harold? I'm gonna walk it out.
Nah, it was only a few of them that everybody started walking. It became a thing though. But it looked, and COVID
got y'all stronger too.
Saved your ass, or either you got caught by it. It was either or. It saved you or not. And I mean, it helped us definitely. But you know, when we had that moment, man, shit, that cabin fever portion of it, it was serious.
Now, COVID don't even have to. You don't even have to have COVID. Don't have to be a thing, and you get cabin fever. I know if I'm in the house too long, I get cabin fever, and I'm here by myself, and I just be running out my patio screaming, ah, and then run back in the house. And people think something wrong with me.
Losing your mind.
Yeah, I was going to somebody's house on the road.
You was walking up the road to somebody's house, Kiani.
Oh no, I was going to somebody's house, ring the doorbell. I was in my robe.
In your robe? Wait a minute. You like special delivery. What you doing? Delivering telegrams?
Let me tell you,
it's called a marathon, not a dickathon, Kiani. If you're out there walking, it's supposed to be walking a marathon, not out there in your robe and flashing people. I wish I would have seen you walking in my neighborhood in your robe. I wish I would have seen some dude random dude walking in the neighborhood in my road, in his road. I'd be like, come here, sir, come here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was that was a bunch of love making time. You couldn't leave the house.
It was not. You coming in giving the ding-a-ling, dropping off packages. No, Kiani, that you crazy. Boubacar, I think he passed your crazy. He walking around playing Love Sexy.
Nah, man, look, hey, speaking of crazy, I don't know how the hell these motherfuckers get up here. I was at a
Wait a minute, did
I was at Truist by the 7-Eleven. I'm all the way up there by Six Flags. I'm like, this dude, I'm at the ATM, right, Reese? And this nigga got on like pajama pants, bonnet, jacket on, and some like mismatched flip flops. So I see the nigga, he drinking, he see me, I'm doing my thing. He comes stand behind me, like he waiting to use the ATM, right? So I turn over my shoulder, nigga. He spoke. I just, give him the head jump, turn around, cover my shit and do my thing. Then he said, "Hey, can I get some money?" I said, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Nah, I can't." All right. He walks away. Then he stopped and then just stopped pouring down like it's Arizona and walking all the way to the end of the block and then just dropped the can. What the fuck is going on? This young man looked like he's about 26 years old.
Mental health, bro.
Good morning, Lee.
What the
Mental
fuck?
health. I tell you what, when you go home, ask Alexa, when is the World War III supposed to start? And that'll tell you.
Well, good morning to you, Lee.
Good morning,
Glad to
everybody.
bring in the conversation.
Hell, I've been yelling for the last 20
World
damn
War
minutes.
III, good Lord, Lee.
I was up there trying to do marriage counseling and shit, but y'all just kept going. I said, y'all can call each other and talk about the girl. Huh?
Didn't nobody hear you.
They didn't hear me? That's because they was talking. They was talking. But anyway, yeah. I sent it to you out there.
You sent it to me?
Just some topics. That's it.
Oh,
And the day is what? Turn Up Tuesday.
Turn Up Tuesday. And they turning up the fire on 11. I got a video I want to share with y'all. And tell me what do you think of the video? Molly, rotate.
My man hates going to the shop to get his hair done, so I decided to do it for him in the comfort of our home. I got this inflatable tub on Amazon. His dreads definitely needed a detox, so I used baking soda, apple cider vinegar, and lemon. His hair has to soak for 1 hour, but he was big chillin' playing his PS5 and watching Anna. While he's soaking, I made us some Dairy June and Lamby stew conch. I decided to give him a facial and then went in with an aloe popsicle. Trust he loves it here. Yuck, his hair was really dirty. Finally, I was done with him. I ain't gonna lie, he gonna have to holla at Shorty Wop at the shop next time, cause baby, I was tired. So my man...
Now, this is what I wanted to ask. You saw the lady, her man hate going to the shop. So she knew that he needed to get his hair done, right? So she got the stuff off of Amazon to do his hair. Took the time to set it up, the time to do his hair, and then even when it didn't cook and for him some food and gave him a popsicle, facial, and all of that stuff. Do you think she loved him, or was she doing the service because he was putting the money down? Because that's what we were talking yesterday about. We do stuff for money. But you notice at the end, she said next time he will have to go to the shop. Shop would be like $300 or $400 to do that to your head. So do you think that she was doing it for service, out of service? Because she didn't have to take her time, and it's a long time to do them process of cleaning them dreads and soaking, and she cooking and facial. She didn't have to do none of that, but she did it because she what? Did she do it because she loved him, or did she do it to get closer to the bag?
No, that's what I mean.
Identify love and identify game. Is that game or is that love?
That's love.
Both.
That's love. I mean,
that's both.
Yeah, I mean,
that's both.
It's on motive. It's on motive, and I think she's like her man. My wife would do my hair. My wife used to do my hair. She's before she don't do it no more, but she used to do my hair because when it was like back in the day, and she felt like regular Al. Come on, you going to someone, so come on, let me do your hair. But then when I start getting used to her, then it's like I'm pulling teeth. You know what I mean? So I said, all right, fuck that. I'm going to the shop. I go to the shop. She see me go to the shop. The girl titties all on my head while she doing my hair. So she said, nope, I'm doing your hair again. But then it goes, it's back and forth. So But nah, it's out of love though. She only did that. She don't want a man here looking raggedy. I don't think she did. And she want to get to the bag. She'll do something extra. But I mean, that's just part of just the part of who she is. That's love, man.
But listen, my wife used to braid my hair, but though she'd still get angry with me, I just realized how angry she was with me. She's been dead almost 30 years. And I just realized that she was angry with me on this one particular day.
Because she was yanking your hair?
No, she braided my hair that Sunday night like she do all of the kids. For the week. And then that Monday when I got to work, I don't know what I did, but I thought about it. When I got to work, my sandwiches, I had 2 end pieces of brand new bread. So she had to be mad at the motherfucker to go and reach down in the bottom of the bread to get the other end to make me a fucking sandwich.
That right there. That was a message. I know that's right. Yeah, I would get a dry ass sandwich with just mustard. She know I hate mustard. She would put mustard in my sandwich, knowing I hate mustard. That's a sign. That's a message. I didn't really want to do this, but I still did it anyway.
The thing is, I didn't realize it. My baby been dead. My baby been dead since '94.
Oh, sorry.
So I just realized that she was mad at me. I mean, she had the money, she had the bank account, she had everything, so she didn't have to ask me for anything. But she was mad. I just realized she was mad at me, and it took a comedian to tell a joke like that, to tell me about his wife, and to realize. I said, "Wait a minute, my wife did that shit to me." She was mad at me. I just learned that shit.
Well, I think it's supposed to be like that, where I make dinner, she make dinner, get my hair done. So that was wonderful because we need a type of love. Where not only did she do his hair, she had the pool out, she made the dinner, and she told me she tired.
Yeah, that was the extra right there. That was the extra love put on there.
His hair was a sink, a makeshift sink. So he could soak his braids and be comfortable. You know, she could clean it. She went and cooked dinner. She gave him the facial. She did all of that acts of service. Felicia said that she thinks she was showing him that she was capable of, and her skills in homemaking. Okay, she was showing him I could cook and clean and everything. But, you know, and that's true. But I realized that we got to show the right person those skills, because the wrong person will take advantage of those skills.
I don't believe you can cook, Felicia. I want to taste some of the cooking. I don't believe it.
I'm going to give you a full example. I was told, now this is how I got tricked. This is how I got tricked. I was working, so I wasn't on the money tip. Back when I was dating. This is how I got tricked. So dude told me, we was friends. He was like, the problem with y'all young girls, he was older than me. And Donald, that's the name of Donald. And he was like, y'all old, y'all girls don't know how to cook. That's the problem. You don't know how to cook from scratch. I was like, I can cook from scratch. I was like, when he said he struck a nerve with, you can't do this, you can't do that. Okay, and I was like, I can show you better than I can tell you. So what did my dumb butt do? I said, what's your favorite dish? I want some pork chop, collard greens, rice. I want gravy. I don't want no gravy in the jar. I want homemade gravy from the stuff. So what I do, because I always had to prove that I got my own stuff. That was my own stupidness. I proved the point. He said, give me some Beef Eaters Gin. He said, I'm going to reimburse you for the money that you spend on the dinner. I'll do the buying, you do the cooking. I was like, okay, bet. I cooked. He said, get a bottle of Beef Eaters Gin. I don't know what the hell Beef Eaters Gin is. And he said, in 2 lines. I got that. They cooked the pork chop, fried it beautifully. Cooked, made the gravy, whipped the hell out of that there. All this fat was shaking up there. Whipped the hell out of the gravy, everything. They even had the nerve to make some corn damn free. He sat at that table, ate, first of all, he showed up in some Bermuda shorts, some socks that came up to his knees, and the flip-flops, the men's sandals with the closed shut. I was like, that don't even go together. But it was like, okay, whatever. He ate. This nigga ate good, sat down, Burp had his drink, Burp sat down on my couch. I had a different set, watched the game, turned the baseball game on, and farted. I'm sitting there. You ate your bread, and he said, "I paid you the greatest compliment that you could pay a woman. Your food was good. It made me burp and fart." And I was like, you know what? This is Carriage Hill, and they start towing early around Carriage Hill. You better hurry up, go home, before they tow your car. I'm ready to say, oh, yep, the tow truck. Yep, they're gonna be towed. You ain't got no parking pass. Nope, I ain't got no parking pass. I'm like, look, you got a meal out of me. You didn't reimburse me on the meal. You didn't, and I was like, leave the gin here. Leave it, you just leave. And I was like, how he tricked me. He got himself a good homemade meal. He burped and he farted and said that he was paying the food a compliment. I said, well, ain't that something? He ain't never had to worry about coming over, fixing the video, going out. I don't even want to go out with you because I think that was utterly disgusting. Because I was showing him that younger people, I was in my 30s then, my late 30s, that I could cook. I know how to throw down. That I know a little something.
So after you cooked, did y'all make love? What happened after you finished cooking?
No, I didn't know. You couldn't even touch me.
You know what, Reese? For you being such a freak, a lot of your stories end up like this. It's like you did all that, and then there's there ain't no happy ending.
That was I was fooled. The happy
You know what I'm saying? You call your story the teasers.
That was an older dude, and I shouldn't have, I was like, oh, I need some money. Oh, an older dude, look out for you. I was listening to the wrong damn people. Oh, get yourself an older man. He'll look out for you. He'll take care of you. He'll yada yada. No, old men got game too.
They do.
Men got more game. That's that corner kept older man. You need older. I'd rather raise a younger one because these older ones, they the geezers, they farting and burping and then
that's love.
No.
You said it's farting and burping.
He's like, girl, you ain't natural if you can't do this. This natural here now. Come on now, that sweet potato salad earlier. Come on now, that potato salad earlier had little gas in it, but my bad, baby.
It wasn't
that's
no
love right there.
Salad, baby. It wasn't no potato salad. It
Come on now, you be farting in your sleep. Come on now, I be tolerating that shit. You be farting in your sleep. I don't say nothing. I don't wake your ass up. Be like, you be farting in your sleep. Come on now.
No, he wasn't sleep. He was like, that was good.
Oh nah, that's nasty. That's a trifling nigga right there. He's trifling.
I'm like, you old
man. He's disgusting. That's rude. That's rude right there. Now, if he was just trying to walk away or he was laughing and something just a little bit and he just, oh my God, excuse me, you know what I mean? Come on now, baby, man, you need to, or try to play it off. That's different.
But I kid you not, he wanted to kick this motherfucker Sanders off. Baby, that was good.
Oh hell nah. He's nasty. He's disgusting. He is disgusting. That is Fat Soul from that movie. He's disgusting.
And I was like, what just happened? What just happened was I played myself. That's what I did. I played myself. I see and I understand that, because I had to prove a point. Well, I found out that every point don't need to be proven, and you're just gonna have to take my word for it. So, I learned the lesson. But I know that the younger guys, I do got a freaky story about a younger guy that just came back from Puerto Rico, and it was this young guy. He was a friend of the family. I ain't gonna tell the name was, and he used to keep just bugging me something. So Reese, I like you. Give me a holler, give me a chance. So I was coming in. Me and Misha was dropping my bags, coming in. He saw me. He pulled up. Let me help you. laughing and giggling, and I was still feeling giddy from Puerto Rico. When me and Misha went, I'm in the room hanging up my clothes, right? He come behind me and do one of Kiani numbers and kiss me on the back of my neck. I was like, young man, stop it. Boy, I had to get a GTD. Stop it. Well, that particular day, I don't know what happened. And all I know, he asked me, can I get comfortable? And I was like, yeah. I thought he was going to take his shoes off. I did not know comfortable was the code word for going downtown. He said, do you mind if I get comfortable?
So
I was like, man, like that boy you were. He was looking for me in the daylight with a flashlight. I tore his ass up. I had this going backwards and forwards and backwards. He's walking backwards, knocking on my patio. Leaning against the wall. What you doing? You home? I had to say, slow down, Tommy. Wait a minute. That was, you know, I was shocked.
That's a good story. You had a happy ending in that one.
And he had the happy ending. We all had a happy ending. Yeah. I mean, that nigga chip his tooth. He was clipping his teeth so tight. He done clipped his damn tooth.
Damn.
So I was a tooth chipper.
Damn.
The whole block. That was her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, she didn't want me to go to the frat party in Puerto Rico. I came back and got a little young in here. Tore him up. Tore it up. And he started it because he shouldn't have never kissed me on the back of my damn neck. I'm up there hanging up clothes. And he come trying to make his move. Kiani, you better tell them young boys, don't kiss the woman on the back of her neck down there or in the small of her back or blow on the back of her neck.
That's the whole point. Whisper in the ear and kiss the back of her neck. That's how you got to do it.
Do that. Next thing I know, he was getting comfortable.
And fellas, I'm going to say this. I'm going to make sure put the public announcement out there. Make sure you know the woman if you're going to do that.
Yes. Yes, please.
Make sure you know the woman if you're gonna do that. I know it's a nice move and all that, but just don't be creeping on women in the mall trying to kiss the back and whisper in the ear and kissing the back.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. We're talking about it. You have to be a mutual conversation.
They will beat you down.
He was a friend of one of my cousins, and he was.
I see. You gotta make all that known, because niggas about to walk around here and run up on women, kissing them in the back, whispering their ears and shit.
No, baby. No, you know, and like I said, and we had a little fling. And I said, wait a minute, I got to hold it. You know, I had to hold it. The next thing I was like, you hungry? You want something? No. He be coming over. You cook dinner today? You cooking it? I'm like, yeah, I'll fix you a plate. I'm like, wait a minute. You know, I had to collect myself. You know, because that what happened wasn't supposed to happen, but I'm glad it did.
Exactly. You got one life to live, Reese. You got single, do your thing.
Hey, and I had just hit 42. I was like, what? I was the dirty 40. I was like, we had just came out of Puerto Rico. What? Baby.
That's a whole nother story, huh?
He called me on a high because I've been pushing you know, he's been trying to talk for a long time. But, you know, he helped me. We were just casually talking and it snuck up on me. I was like, I needed some of the D. I needed
there
some
you go. D. The right D just snuck up on you.
And I was like, what? I felt like Little John. What? He said, can I get comfortable? What? Can I get comfortable? When he did what he did, I said, okay. What are you doing? You want me to stop? No, I didn't say stop. I said, what was you doing? You know, I was like, oh, Joe the Blow. I just took my dress and put it over his head. Like, you want to get comfortable? Let him get comfortable.
Damn. That nigga they could not get comfortable.
What Cardi B say? Don't get comfortable. You know, that was an act of service and love and kindness. Because he I didn't even know I needed what I needed. I didn't even know that see how that was
how that work, huh? The ladies, sometimes when you don't know you need some dick, get you some dick.
That was
just to check.
That was years ago, and I was frustrated about a thing, coming out of a relationship too, and I was like,
He made you forget all about that relationship, huh?
But yeah,
in that moment.
I mean, I forgot that
Look, that was God. Let's get this off of Reese's mind. God did.
I'm not saying that was a good thing, but whatever it was, it happened. It happened. It was a total skeleton over the closet.
Yeah.
And that was a happy ending, Boubacar. That was
there you go. Natural amnesia.
He didn't put his food. He didn't trick me. He didn't do none of that. He was after me. I don't know why he was after me, but it was something about me that he really liked. Dude never asked me for no money. It was a good friendship, but it was something about me that he wanted. Saying now I knew not to get serious with that because I knew to take it for what it was, and I didn't let it go any further. And because that person was in a situation, he had too many baby mamas. I couldn't deal with that. You young and you out there, no, y'all work things out. You might have been on the fritz, So I was like, no.
Man, there was like two major things I was scared of as a kid. That was one, AIDS, and two, having a baby, but having a baby mama. It wasn't so much the baby; it was the baby mama. That's why I have a kid till I was 27, and that was with my wife I already been with for like 5 years at the time. But nah, what? I seen how many niggas get dragged by baby mamas and all that extra shit. I was like, oh hell no, I don't want this. What?
I've seen the good and the bad of both sides.
I did not want no parts of that. I did not want none of that. That shit. I was stiff arming. I was wearing rubbers. I was, shit.
It's getting coming to the time to end about the show. We went over just a little bit. I gotta respect, Molly's time. What we did yesterday, we went 2 hours.
Get the heck on.
I gotta respect my producer's time. Now, unless y'all want to kick in Metro for the petrol, and the Morning Mac Show do take donations to help keep the lights on and help keep StreamYard paid. Because I gotta pay for StreamYard to do this, and I gotta pay my producer to help me. So it's not a free thing. We don't just get on here and just FaceTime everything. This is a real show and it costs real production. So I would like for everybody out there, share, like. It don't cost nothing to like and share my stuff to get the viewership up so I can get sponsorship so we can take the Morning Mac Show to the next level. Well, maybe one day me, Boubacar, Lee, and Kiana could be sitting in the studio with a camera crew around us, like the Donahue Show and all these other shows. And Sherry Shepherd, if you're out there, I'm 50, I'm on 50, and I did submit to Sherry Shepherd Show, y'all. Yes, I did, Sherry. I'm waving at Sherry Shepherd. Her and Kim Willie, we're going to go on tour together. I'm speaking it into existence.
Oh, so okay.
Speak that into existence.
I was about to say congratulations.
Funny, I'm a mom, funny over 50. I'm speaking at Sherry. Y'all look at my videotape. I love you, Sherry. And Kim Willie, y'all like me. Y'all would just love me because I like to eat too, and I'm a fat mama. So, and and I got big boobs. You gotta have big boobs, big, and I got all.
It has to be at least OG.
No.
Or over a D. Over a D.
I'm funny, and I can act too. Yes, I yeah. We can get up there and do some things. Only thing I can't do is sing. But I'll write you some raps. I'll write you some lyrics. Yes, I will. Get my book, Nathan Blue, by AM morning. Booba Cow, tell the people where you gonna be, what you got going on, and how did last Thursday go, Boo? But we didn't get an update.
Oh, last Thursday was great. It was great. I'm gonna tell you this, man. And when you black, you learn to make you can turn vinegar into salt and vinegar and chips.
Wait a minute. You can turn vinegar into salt and vinegar.
Yeah, salt, vinegar, and chips, and make people eat it. I'm just saying. Nah, man, it wasn't what I expected, but we made some out of it. I had a few technical difficulties with the event, but then it just popped off, man, and then it became great. So that's always God. But this week we'll have everything straight with some technical difficulties with the DJ and all the extra shit, but it became something good. So yeah, this Thursday.
And what's the address? Tell the people where to go to find you, what you're doing. How can people see the unfiltered Booba Cow, Al Jenkins?
Look, man, you can come and see. Look, my IG is BBKAW1046, and I will be at 707 H Street this Thursday. That's Visions Lounge.
Harry.
H is in Harry. H is in Harry. Okay. Yeah. So, and H is in Hungry got some good wings. So come on through. It's happy hour all night. It's football. That starts at 8, but the show starts at 10:30, and we rock till 12:30. To 1 o'clock actually.
So
to 1 o'clock.
10:30 to 1. So that's a late show.
It's a late mic. It's a late mic.
Creeping. We won't have to creep up on Booba Cow open mic, Kiani. It's Thursday on 8th Street as in Harry. And what's the name of the club?
Visions. Like I have a vision. I have a vision of.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up there and eat some wings.
Vision of 80,000 people in one arena came to see me. Vision, you gotta have it. You got a dream, Reese. It's going, and you gonna be doing everything with me, Reese.
I'm eating some wings in the corner.
There you go. 80,000 people come see Reese. Another Reese.
What'd you say?
I said you got to dream big. 80,000 people come to see Reese, and I'm opening up for you.
Hell yeah. NFL tour in full effect.
There you go.
What? And then when are you getting back up Saturdays? Is Saturday still down?
Yes. I'm man of fact. I go to see him at 1 o'clock today.
See?
So Saturday's still there, and everybody, you know what? Sometimes you gotta walk away to find out if people still miss you. And yeah, I've got an abundance of people asking about Saturday. I'm talking about people that used to go visit the comedians. So it's the only comedy club in PG, and I gotta maintain that. So
yeah.
And this weekend is information of that, huh?
I said, conductor, come down, conductor.
Exactly. So, you know it is. Huh?
Boom! I'm hyping it up.
Where's it at? Where's it at in PG County? Where's it at?
Laurel.
It's on 23 C Street, 23 C Street, Laurel, Maryland. It's right off of Main Avenue.
And for those who don't understand, 23 C Street.
Yep. 23 C Street, Laurel,
right
Maryland.
Main Avenue.
Yep, right off of Main Avenue or Main Street. But jokes and us used to be that same street, I seen Huggy Lowdown this weekend too. I've been telling him about
Deal Pickles.
Yeah. Because they was taking the picture. He said, "Don't forget about me. What's the deal, Pickles?" I say, Donnie. Yes, Huggy. Donnie. Yes, Huggy. Donnie. Yes, Huggy. That used to drive me crazy. Yeah, but he was there. It was a good look, man.
Ricky Smiley, the frat brother, Root,
Nah, this is all DC comedians though.
Ricky from DC, the DMV.
Nah, Ricky Smiley from DC.
He looked
Ricky
like he
Smiley
was down
from
in Murphy
Alabama.
Homes.
Alabama. Yeah, Ricky Smiley from Alabama.
He looked like he's from Murphy Homes down in Baltimore. So.
Yeah, because his show for Baltimore. I mean, show it syndicates in Baltimore, but yeah, he do look like that.
When Ricky Smiley first came out, he was funny. He looked like he's been through some Mm-hmm. I can
He look like who?
Him when he do his grandmother.
Oh yeah.
They do Precious, get your wife up, Precious. And she up there did the matcha band. She up there when talk about her grandbaby Precious. She was slow, but
But he did a hell of a job in Friday, though. I think that's what really blew him up after that. He was the crackhead, Santa Claus. That stole Craig shit.
I think I thought he was funny before then.
I mean, he was funny before then, but I mean, like, as a like on television, if you didn't watch Comedy View, you didn't really know who he was.
Yeah, same way with Samoa, Kim Whitley.
That
gave him a push. Cat Williams, that definitely gave him a push. For Ice
Cube, yeah, I mean, all this was later on. I'm just talking about if I was a fan I didn't know, and which like I remember I've been doing comedy just for a little bit, but like as a comedy fan, just for me as a comedy fan, just the faces I seen. I remember Ricky doing Comedy View because I just used to watch comedy. He used to do the old lady. That was his aunt. That was his grandmama, right? That was his character. Whatever Joan he did. Before Friday, his television show wasn't before Friday. I was after Friday.
He was on the radio show. I used to listen to 89Q every morning. Years ago on the radio.
Yeah, I didn't hear. I didn't hear that.
Head Crack and Gary and all of them before they went to Dish Nation or Dish Network years and years ago. Ricky
really? So Head Crack goes all the way back then, huh?
Head Crack was on there on the Ricky Smiley show, and so was Gary.
Yeah, I was there on the radio show Head, but I didn't know they go back before.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. I used to listen to them too.
89.3 Q, 90. It was 92 Q.
92 Q.
Oh yeah, 92 Q. But yeah. I used to listen to that, John. Yeah, I remember that. I thought you meant like back in the day.
Pranking people and calling. Before Nephew Tommy was calling people, Ricky Smiley was calling Miss Bernice is the character he played. Miss Bernice.
I was still at the Friday though.
Bernice Jenkins. He was doing those characters, before then. That's like they snatched his butt up. I got Ricky Smiley first.
No, he did Friday. He did Friday before that, I think. I think he did. I think that joint came after Friday. He was doing things before, but I think his radio show came after Friday.
What was Ricky Smiley's first movie? Okay, the first movie was Franchise, and that was in 2002. Hold up. When did Ricky Smiley have the Ricky Smiley Show on 92Q? Yeah, take you back to the year. Wait a minute. Ricky Smiley Show on 92Q.
What year did it start?
Yeah.
Yeah, what year did it start?
I gotta ask the right question.
Yep.
What year did the Ricky Smiley Show start on radio? Gotta say radio. Ricky Smiley became the morning show personality for a radio station, KBFB, in Dallas, Texas, in 2004. Okay. 2004. Ooh. How long has Ricky Smiley been doing comedy?
For years.
When did the Ricky Smiley Show start? He had his own show in 2012, the one on TV that used to be on TV with Ross Ryan, and doing the dad and all that stuff. Okay. What was the name of Ricky Smiley? Ricky Smiley show. Where does Ricky Smiley do his morning show? We know that. It was in Dallas. We know that. I think Steve Harvey was doing his show out of Dallas the one time too.
I think the question would be, what year did the syndication start? What year did his syndication start? Probably. That's the one that was coming to that we hear on 92.Q with Kathy Hughes. So what year did he join the KYS family? More like it, or the KYS or Q family.
92Q? Was that part of the KYS family?
Yeah, and it was Kathy Hughes owned all. Kathy Hughes to own KYS
on 92Q. Smiley became a morning show personality. It still keep going back to 2004. You won 92Q. I think it was 92Q. I think it was the 2004. You know how they have it? It's one station in Dallas and it's the same station somewhere else. When did Ricky Smiley become part of the 92Q radio station? I keep saying 92Q. And I know that's the name of the station. And it keeps bringing me back. It keeps bringing me back to 2004. But I know he was on there.
And what year did Friday after next? All right, but what year did Friday after next come? I mean, not Friday. Friday after next. What year did Friday after next come out? The last Friday movie.
What year did Friday After Next come out? In November of 2002. Is that the Friday After Next? Or is that the first Friday? That's the Friday After Next.
Yeah.
Friday After Next was November 2002.
So all that stuff kicked off around the same time for him.
When did Ricky Smiley first appear on TV?
Oh man, you going back to Comic View then?
Comic View, BET Comic View in 2000.
Yeah.
BET Comic View. Okay. Yeah. Know your grid. What do you say? Know your pride tricks you. Oh, she's talking about, I'm looking at I'm just reading what Felicia said. We got to get it ready to get up out of here, boo. But you got to do your meeting. I got to go to the dentist. We got to get ready.
Gotta get ready.
Tomorrow is Wellness Wednesday. Do you have anything good you want to lead the people with?
Take care of yourself. Make sure you that's your mental, your health, your physical, everything. You know what I'm saying? Because when you die, it's just you. So make sure you go the best way you can.
People, get your tickets for November the 5th before y'all get sold out, so y'all can come up there and see us cut up. It's gonna be an awesome show. It's gonna be being filmed. Arlington Draft House, November the 5th. Doors open at 6, showtimes at 7. Tickets are only $20. Get your tickets. And don't forget to read this book and share it with a friend. Buy it for a friend. It's a good stocking stuffer. This is a good book here. Really. Oh, boy. Tomorrow.
All right, peace out.
I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.